Hi everyone, this is Priyangna from Hack to Skill, and we are here to tell you what exactly BUIDL for Web3 is. I'm assuming few of you have registered and few of you are not registered for the event yet. So Kanishk is here with us from Lumos Lab. He is Jevril. I'll pull him on the screen. Hi Kanishk. So Kanishk is here from Lumos Lab. He'll quickly give his introduction, tell you what exactly BUIDL is all about, and then you people can pull on the questions in the comments section. We'll be here to help you know how you can get amazing rewards worth 1 lakh US dollars. Great. So Kanishk, if you could please give a little intro of yourselves, and then we'll start the session with the introduction of the session and overall.
Absolutely. I hope I'm clearly audible. Hi, everybody. My name is Kanishk. I'm a DevRel at Lumos. DevRel means I'm a developer relations engineer. That means I have to work on the coding side of things, but I also have to work on the meetings and the event side of things. Which is why you will see me standing in a very weird place right now because I was traveling home. But unfortunately, Delhi traffic did not allow me to make it in time, for which I genuinely apologize for everybody. So a little bit about myself. I have been a full stack engineer for about 3 years right now, and I've been in the Web3 space for 2 years. I have a lot of experience building and helping developers, scaling communities, and working around to help you figure out the best track that you can take to become the better self as a developer or a community guy. Because I serve my own purpose as both. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and we at Lumos have an amazing hackathon called Build for Web3, for which we are here right now. Back to you.
Great. I see a few people joining in. We shall wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, there are a few good evening messages. Guys, would you like to tell us from which college are you? What background are you from? Those who have joined the session, so that we can take forward the questions regarding to the same. Or what exactly are you expecting us to tell you today? So definitely we'll start with explaining what exactly the event is. I might would share my screen as well and tell you how you can make the submissions and how you can go forward with the session. Right, but then we are here to take your questions majorly. So if you can give us an idea, what exactly are you looking forward for today from us? I see few hello and good evenings in the chat box. Great. I guess Kanish, we can start the session. If you could please explain us what exactly the hackathon is gonna be, how exactly are we getting a chance to win that amazing prizes? That is the one thing which is actually very exciting for all the audience. By the conversation I've come through with the community people. So just tell us about the problem statement a little, or maybe the prizes a little. How exactly is this gonna be for us?
Absolutely, it'll be a really big pleasure to share this big thing that we've worked towards for the past 3 to 4 months. Basically, we've gotten every big company that you hear about in Web3 with us. So that means that if you've ever worked on Polygon, you've ever worked on Tez, any company, any product, we are here and we are with them supporting you as a developer. Which means that first of all, if you just know basic development, you can make a simple front end page. We will help you take that page to the blockchain and deploy it as soon as possible, so you can get your share from that price pool of $1 lakh. This is not a small amount, which is why I urge every developer to work towards it. I wish I could participate as well, because this is just so lucrative, right? Then we also are going to help you to take whatever you are building from just a project to a startup as well, because we've got mentors in our own Discord space that are going to help you achieve the same, right? And this is what I was working on, the offline hacks as well. So whenever we go for these events, we tell students that, hey, you are an engineering student, you have basic knowledge. Let's take this basic knowledge and show you why coding and development today is a superpower. So that is a little bit about what we are trying to achieve. Now, talking of the problem statement, there's a variety of problem statements. If you go to hack.lumoslabs.co right now, you will see all the problem statements listed, the amount you will get if you win through this problem statement, and how you can win in this problem statement as well. So we've got climate change using NFTs. So how can your NFT solve the issue of climate change? I think that's absolutely amazing if anybody could solve this problem for us. We've got how you can make chatting applications using different protocols that will help you win the highest amount possible. Because creating decentralized systems is not easy at all, which is why it is important for all of us to explore, learn, and relearn. Because a lot of centralized knowledge that is in our brain needs to get changed to decentralized knowledge, so we can actually think properly and build for Web3. So this is why the name Build for Web3 came into purpose. So yeah, that is basically what build for Web3 is, and that is the variety of problem statements we have. If you have basic knowledge, that's more than enough. Let's build using it. Yeah, so that's about it.
Great. I'll quickly give a walkthrough of the website once where they can submit the ideas, check out what exactly the problem statement is, maybe know more about the prizes. So I'll quickly pull out the website. If you can tell little about all the problem statements which are there on the website, or maybe tell little about what exactly it is.
Absolutely, sounds amazing. Let's go.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Great. So this is the website wherein you have registered. I am currently registered. If the people in the audience are not registered yet, you'll see a register now button here. But since I'm registered, I can see my dashboard option. These are the
Uh,
important timelines of the event. Here you can
Amazing. We
find out
would love to see your submission as well. Nice.
here are some challenges which are up. So if you want to know about these challenges, you just have to click on view more. You can get the details of the challenges right here on the website. Amazing hackathon mentors.
Yeah, this is actually
So
a full list of amazing company founders with DevRels as well. So if you and these are people who've actually built their own technology that they're advocating. So they can guide you exactly on how to use it and exactly on how to scale the product up. So do hit any of them up in case you feel any issues or problems with your tech stack.
right. One major reason which I've realized from the hackathons are people not only participate to win it or to maybe explore it, but also to get the guidance from the mentors. Those are there in the panel. So mentor panel here is amazing. If you guys are looking for some guidance in Web3, this is the session. This is the hackathon you need to do. Also, those who have not registered yet, please note the registrations are closing tomorrow. You can register today and as well as tomorrow. So make sure you register tomorrow by 12 a.m. midnight. These are some amazing rewards based on the tracks which are live up there. Few partners and some FAQs. So if you want to make a submission, what you have to do is you have to choose the problem statement you would want to work on. Visit your dashboard. Here is the submission button. So you can participate solo or in the team of four. You can create your team name. If you want to join a team, you can also explore some public teams available. So here are a few people, those who have kept an open option for you to join their team. You can check with them, you can email them, converse with them, and understand if they are thinking on the right direction you're thinking at. This is the discussion zone, few resources added for you guys, and here exactly you have to make the submission. All you have to do is select your problem statement, answer the relevant question, and submit it here. So this was all about the website. This was all about the event. If you guys have any question, we'll love to answer it for you.
Absolutely. I think that this feature wherein teams can collaborate and you can put out an opening is a phenomenal feature. And I genuinely appreciate the hard work that has gone into building this one because so many hackathon portals don't have this. And I
Right.
personally, would love to just put my team out and get people from around the world to just, build with me. That's an amazing thing.
So, yeah, so I been a community person since always. I totally believe community is everything which we do. Attend as many events as you can, attend as many hackathons, as many meetups that you can. Communicate with people, make a community, connect with them over the LinkedIn or Twitter. You never know the person sitting next to you in a hackathon, maybe person in your team which you're participating in hackathon get placed at some amazing company and might would refer you 3 year 4 year down the line. So community is the key. I always promote community building, and that was one thing which we kept in mind while creating that platform. So yeah, if you guys are willing to do it, amazing for you guys. We will definitely be there to help you with every step of your way. Great. We'll take few.
Absolutely. In fact, yeah, we'll take
Just
some questions as well. But I would like to take this one step forward and say, what if your own project becomes a startup, and you are hiring now for your own startup? That is the bigger vision which many people have, and we've got
right.
crazy people for in the first Lumos hackathon who have now their own company which started in a hackathon. So that is something I would definitely promote people to keep their eyes open for. Who knows what can happen, but it will only happen if we build today, right?
Right. So we'll take the first question, Kanishk. It's there on the screen. So Thiru is asking, I want. I want to what exactly I need to do to win the hackathon. So we have told you the steps. If you can share some tips and tricks with the audience here, some perks for them, that'll be amazing.
Absolutely. First of all, define what you know. For example, I know how to create very, very beautiful looking front ends. Cool. But for a complete app, you need a backend as well. So find somebody who can, create a backend. Find somebody who can write your smart contracts and the coding part. Make a good team. Then plan out a project with your team. Do not tell them a project. Plan it together. And then obviously, finally, pick your tech stack and start building. Three-step process, but the first step is the most important one, building a good team. Because your team is your superpower here. You can't do everything yourself. It is just not possible because of the time foundation. And that obviously is the challenge, right? So yeah, follow these three steps, and this is exactly what you need to do to win the hackathon. Coding and community both combined.
Right. Amazing. Absolutely. I hope we answered your question, Thiru. You can shoot out the follow up question if you have any. We'll take the next question meanwhile. Anjali is asking, please explain about hackathon tracks as well. I'm not sure if that is possible to explain all the tracks because every information is there on the website. But Kanishk, if you can just give gist of what exactly they should be look forward to.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, let me quickly cover the kind of tracks we have so you can pick your favorite ones. Basically, let's start with something very simple, which is the Polygon, for example. Everybody has heard of it. Okay, if you know how to write smart contracts, you can build on the Polygon track. You can explore the problem statements it has. Moving forward, we've got some other companies as well. For example, Fluence, Internet Protocol, Eternity. They also provide their own blockchain solutions, L1 blockchain solutions, which mean they have their own blockchains. You can use them to solve your own problems because they also want to promote decentralization and openness in the ecosystem. All right. Then if you've got interest in NFTs, we've got Asset Mantle, we've got Comet, we've even got Revise, and some more brands, which I have also personally met the DevRels. I met a lot of our community partners today in an event, and we are all so excited to see your entries. So if I would sum up all of the tracks, first thing you can do is go to hack.lumoslabs.co, explore the tracks you have. If you still have some questions, shoot out to us on Twitter, LinkedIn, the Discord servers we have, anywhere you feel comfortable. Finally, explore. These are all new things for all of us. Right now in the Web3 space, we are all just exploring. So why stop? Why constrict yourself to the knowledge you have? People are changing, things are evolving. So keep studying, keep looking out. And so, yeah, basically to sum up the kind of tracks we have, they range a lot from L1 blockchain solutions all the way to NFTs and all those kind of things. So explore, learn, and build. You face problems, the community is entirely open, shoot out. We'll do another live like this. Probably then I'll be at a good co-working space, but yeah, we'll do another live like this.
Great. Thank you. There's an amazing question. Even I wanted to ask this. Everybody wants to win challenges. So, yeah. I cannot pronounce the name. I'm sure it is some slang or something. But the question is, can we solve more than one challenge?
Okay, so this question, the answer is very TLDR, too long didn't read answer is yes, you can. Okay, you can put your entries in different tracks and you can solve a lot of problems. But why do you want to diversify? I would say put all your resources on one problem statement and win the prize right there. Because the biggest issue you will get is because the problem statements are very diverse. So you might miss out on solving all the problems, and it might be like you're putting your feet in too many boats and you might drown. So my simple suggestion is stick to one. Then you will be able to solve it very nicely. But obviously, yeah, you can solve more than one challenges.
Perfect. Thank you for answering that. There is one more follow up question from Thiru. What is the deadline of the submission?
So the deadline for submission, I think, is on the first week of November actually ends. But
7th
I would
of
rather recommend, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
November. Yes.
So, but in case the deadline gets pushed because our community, it's crazy. They asked us for offline hackathons and all as well. So we've got one offline happening in Delhi and one offline happening in Bangalore right now. So, things might get changed. So I would recommend everybody to stay active on our, social channels, but also check out the website, hack.lumoslabs.co for more information on this. But I guess the first week of November is the deadline for idea and, project submission.
Right. To add on to the same thing, but I would still suggest you to prepare everything by the deadline. If we get amazing submissions, we might close the deadline as per the planned timelines as well. Yes. Great. We'll take the next question then. Pritesh Chavan is asking, can you please give any suggestion of any one problem statement or give how can we do?
Understood. Okay. Let me pick one off the top of my head, something that I've really been looking for, which is revise, for example. I recently read their problem statement to a friend as well. So what they're saying is that we'll convert your real world things into NFTs so they all can have utility on the blockchain as well. Now this is crazy. You can make an NFT out of anything. Basically, whatever value you can provide, you can make an NFT out of that. This is one thing. Secondly, privacy is a big issue inside blockchain as well, because we've all heard bridges getting hacked. Ethereum network also got hacked a couple of years ago. So blockchains like Fluence, Eternity, Internet Computer are solving these problems. So say for example, a company wants a localized blockchain for their own network. I have 90 employees. 90 out of 90 employees can be a part of a localized blockchain, not the global one, not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, not Solana, but my own localized blockchain. You can build it and you can use their solutions for it because they've already optimized so much of privacy and security already. So that is one other suggestion that I have. Next, moving forward, ideas keep coming, but your idea won't win, your execution will. You can make something as simple as, a platform where you can, put out your music, tokenized music for people to sell. But if you can execute it to perfection, that is where you will win. So, keep exploring and keep pointing out the best technology for your use case. It is not going to be easy, but we've got resources and developers to help you out. That is the only thing we promise. So, yeah, that's the answer.
Totally agree with you, Nishk. Great. We'll take the next question. I'm from Techno India University. I'm late by. I express my gratitude for hosting this program. Thank you so much. I know we were taking the questions, but appreciation is always amazing. Okay. Am I expected to submit a complete project? And what do we mean by complete project? If you can answer that as well.
Okay, so a complete project means something that is hosted, something that works, and you can give me instructions on which testnet you are on, so I can put that on my wallet and try out your application. Okay, but I would suggest not to worry about a complete finished polished project, but just coming close to completion is also fine. Okay, don't submit just a front end, that won't get you the award, but yeah, do integrate a blockchain with it. Tell me steps on how to use it, show me some code that you have written, and that would be more than enough. Okay, I'm not expecting complete polished projects from people who are new to Web3, but I'm also not expecting something that is way behind in the development phase. Come close to completion and submit it. That is more than enough for now.
Okay, so another question similar to the question. So I just wanted to ask, is it going to be a fully functional submission which the participants have to make, or just
Yes. No.
project will
Yes. 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 No. This is somewhere where we also need to be strict, because if you've integrated blockchain, does your idea work? Does your code work? Does your
work?
implementation work? Exactly. We need
Right.
a working prototype to judge. Because say you were not able to, polish it and make it fully functioning, but some other team could. Who will get the benefit of the equation? Obviously, they will. So this is where
Right.
the differentiation also comes into place, right? So yes, it needs to be functional.
Right.
A few bugs here and there are okay, but it
Yeah.
needs to be functional at least.
Right. So just not ideation, also the prototype we need. Amazing. We'll take the next question. The name is similar to the question the guy is asking or the girl is asking. M Noob. I am a complete beginner in Web3. Do you think participating in the hackathon would help me?
All right, tricky question, but yes, participating in a hackathon is not just about winning; it's about learning. Say you were able to build an okayish project, you would add it to your resume and probably get hired. Okay, you made a project on Fluence, it was not perfect, but if they are hiring and you show them that, hey, I worked on your chain, they will say, congrats man, come in, we want you, because you have some knowledge. Then secondly, as a developer, winning or losing is not the question, building something cool is the question. Okay, so don't worry about winning or losing. If you are a complete beginner, just focus on learning, because if you learned something good from the hackathon, you have won already. That is the main purpose of hosting it, to bring more developers into the space, because we need good developers and you will become one. Just participate. So that's the complete answer I have for this.
Great, great. We'll take two or more questions. If you guys have any questions, kindly feel free to shoot up in the comment section. Next question is up on the screen. So TNT Army Zoda is asking, what all things should we include in the project to be successful submission in hackathon?
Okay. The first thing is you should have good documentation. For example, how do I use your project? Tell me in the README or tell me somehow. Okay, you can make it inside the front end only. I go to your app, click, click, click. I can see what to do. Secondly, your code should work. If it does not work, whatever bugs or use cases, edge cases you have, that's completely okay. But the main implementation of it should work. For example, you say that when you enter my app, you need to connect your wallet and you can send me messages. If I'm unable to connect my wallet only, then your implementation did not work. You did not test it right. So these are the small things you need to make sure that whatever you promise your app will do, the app should do that. And that is simply what a successful submission is. Few bugs here and there are okay. Even existing apps, Facebook has so many bugs, even if it is such a big organization. But that is okay. But the main purpose, which is social networking, works. Same should be the case for you. The main purpose of the app should work. That's simple.
Great. We'll take one more question. So, one Named Rehan is asking, do I worry about the UI of my project, or is it okay to ignore UI and make a AVG looking?
An average UI is more important right now than a beautiful UI because you need to focus on the working of the app. UIs can be fixed overnight. Websites I make, I don't even care about the UI. First, it should work. If you are showing, sorry for that, if you are showing me an API call, data is coming as a JSON. I should be able to see some data. You can beautify it later on. But if it works, that is more important. So yes, average looking UI is good. Don't worry about it.
Great. Great. That's all. You have pretty much explained everything about the event, pretty much explained what exactly we're expecting from the participant to come in, and definitely spoke something about the rewards, which are very, very interesting enough for participants to be part of the hackathon. Great. We'll call it a session. We know that you're there in the meetup, and we also have a meetup happening at Hack to Skill today. So we'll quickly get back to our other things. And if you guys have any questions, we'll add this video to the resource section. If you have missed it, if you're joined in the middle of the section, it will be available in the resource section, like shown in the screen sharing earlier. You can check out the video, understand, take the guidance from Kanish in the pre-recorded session. And if you guys have any question, as informed to you earlier as well, feel free to shoot us the question. There are email IDs on the website as well. I've shared the URL of the website in the comment section. You can check out the tracks from there. You can check out the resources from there. You can do the submission on that particular platform. And feel free to get back to us with as many questions as you ask. Please note the submissions are closing on 7th of November as of now. But as Kanish told us, we might extend it, but might not extend it. We have to be prepared by the deadline. We never know what's going to happen, right? So thank you, Kanesh, once again for joining in from a session which you're already being attended and parallelly hosting this. And sorry for bothering you on a Sunday. And you, audience, have been amazing joining us. And thank you so much, and happy Halloween to you all.
Happy
Thank you.
Halloween, everybody. Thank you so much and see you all at the hackathon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, Kanesh. Bye bye.